Alright. Alright, bro. Alright. Alright. Welcome to another episode of the Huge Podcast. The Huge Podcast. And I told you I was off.
Hey man, it's raining here and it's
I can't
a
hear it though.
rate.
Must be the mic
Nah, you
condenser.
can. Yeah, probably.
How's my
Yeah.
mic, man? Is it am I sounding
Yeah, it's
good?
good.
Or do I need to
Um,
shift back to the headphones or what?
I thought that mic wasn't working. I thought it was purely for aesthetics use.
Yeah, it is like, for aesthetics, but sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't.
Okay.
But did you just hear a laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not alone here, bro. This is a trio. What's up,
nah,
Chelsea?
dude.
How's it going?
Hello. Hey
Yes.
guys. I'm good. I
Welcome
hope
to
you
the
guys are
huge
too.
upside.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
So man.
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Oh no.
You guys are both y'all are in ECQ.
Yeah. Definitely. Easy key, bro.
Sort of.
Why sort
People
of?
don't people don't actually listen. I mean, like, if you go
Really?
if you go out, like people still,
People not wearing masks?
wearing mask, but still the volume is there. The traffic is there. I
I
think
heard there are like 21 cases over there in Cagayan de Oro City.
21. Are you sure? I think it was 200. I think
Oh,
I
really?
mean, I think that was Misamis or I don't know, dude. Like, too much
This is-
information.
This is bad. This is bad.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know where to believe right now. I don't want to talk about that, but all I can say is we just have to be careful, man. It's been a year.
But I bet
Right?
they're pretty much careful where they are in Dumaguete, where Chelsea is at. Yes, you said sort of. How's it going over there?
It's not going so smoothly as well.
Oh, nice.
All the hospitals are full, and even
Same here.
if it's like only for a checkup, they no longer take in patients. So like, but same lang po. Most of the people don't really care about the proper social distancing, face mask, and so on.
Till it
I
happens
think
to them.
people get tired, man. I mean, man, just to be honest, it's been a year. It's been a year. Like,
Tell me about it.
it's been a year, man. Like, I think I was so positive like the first few months of the lockdown or the ECQs, like, like trying to find ways to be positive. No, it's okay. I think my patience ran out, dude. Like, I can feel the like stress already. Like, man, like tagadugay ng kayong ECQ bay. I mean, but
going on for too long. I think it's gonna eat
dude,
away
like,
at everyone, man.
yeah, eventually. But it's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
But what about
I hope.
the younger gens, man? Like, I haven't
Yeah,
heard
I-
how they
I
feel
don't-
about this. Maybe Chelsea will shed some light. How old are you?
I recently just turned 23
Oh,
last
Oh,
Saturday.
nice. Yeah.
What would that fall under? She's not a millennial, definitely no.
Z.
A Gen Z-
Are you
a
part of
Z.
the
Z.
Z?
She's a Z.
Yeah, Z.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
Z.
welcome to the show, Z. Yeah,
welcome to the show, Z.
I like guests like who are like a generation
Gen Z.
younger than us. Yeah, they bring
Yeah,
so much perspective, man.
And yeah, you're right. Different perspective.
How's your mind processing this ECQ
Yeah, how
this
was your
Delta variant?
yeah? How are you like coping up with the whole like pandemic thing as an artist, as a person? Yes, sir.
As an okay, first as a person, So ever since I graduated college, I started living on my own. So when ECQ hit in Dumaguete, it was really, really bad because I only had my dog and my brother had to go home. So there was like 3 months of total isolation, nowhere to go, and like, worrying about how to get food, supplies, and so on. And then another 3 months was about dealing with the loneliness, the feeling of having no one to really go to immediately. Kanang walay masampit, walay sige ko breakdown actually kay murag mingaw na gid kay makabuang dito siya. As an artist, I guess I was really, really productive, I would say. Because
More
it was
inspiration to
my
write, I guess.
yeah.
The outlets.
The sadder I got, murag, the more productive that I became.
Did your songs get
Nice.
sadder though?
Yes, last
Ooh.
year.
Nice. Okay.
And
What do you which emotion do you prefer when you are writing a song? Sad or happy? Which is like which
Yeah.
output do you
Which
think
brings
produces
more
the
juice,
best?
like
Like, I think I'm more happier if I'm like sad. Like, it's kind of ironic.
I eat
I
when
think
I'm
I'm more
happy. I'm happy when I eat.
no,
That kind
no,
of
because
stuff.
dude, like what I'm saying. Remember when we were talking about Coldplay, when I
Yeah.
told you I love their first album because like I love them when they were depressing. That's for me.
Yeah.
I think they're more. I love them. Like now they're too happy.
Like,
I'm glad that they're happy, but
okay.
I
yeah,
prefer the
yeah.
sad Coldplay. Yeah.
I think it's easier for me to write um basing on gloomy emotions. But
Nice.
I also kind of want to write. Kind of want to start sounding, encouraging, happy, nana. But like, I don't want to be, false happy. Like, I just want to
Yeah,
be like
false happy.
subtle happy, nana.
What is a subtle happy? If you don't mind me asking, I'm kind of curious about that.
Sige. To me, it basically just means being content. You know, um, satisfied with how things are, no matter how bad or good everything is going on. Ana.
So it's accepting,
Uh,
like kind of accepting the situation. Yeah,
Acceptance.
nice.
But are you really accepting of everything that's going on? I kind of feel like some of your songs right now are not too accepting, right?
yeah.
And we're heading there anyway. So I like that song that the latest single that you dropped. Is that part of this like 6-part EP? It's Cambiando. How do you say that?
Cambiando.
Cambiando
No,
EP.
it's not part of Cambiando.
Okay, it says recent release. I read
Yeah, it's
the
a
I read the blog to that at Melt Records. Those Melt Record guys are like really complete. Like
Yeah.
they give you
Shout
the
out
full
to Melt
package,
Records,
man.
man.
Like
Yeah.
they really give you the full package. I love those guys. And shout out to Dexter C. Thank you for taking good care of these artists and showing them the ropes. Right?
Yeah. Shout out.
Good job. But that recent song though, kind of in a way doesn't accept some things that are going on right now. Do you mind like plugging in your new song as well while you're at it?
Sige. So anyway, I recently just released my latest single, which is Mulat, or you know, to be open.
Pagmulat ng mata. Yun yun, dude.
Pagmulat ng mata. So basically, I wrote that song because of the pandemic. There's just so many things going on that is, supposedly easy to deal with or to address, but because of the lack of response and responsible sense of responsibility from communities, government, um, you know we're in really deep shit right now. So it was pretty depressing, and we're still in the same pile of shit. So
Agree.
yeah.
Yeah,
Really agree.
super agree.
But all right, we don't want to go there, but it's a rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
it's
But
a
like
it's
I
super
wanna
rabbit hole.
this is
It's
this
a
is the
trap, dude.
perfect
It's a
this is
trap.
the perfect opportunity for
All
this.
right,
This
maybe we could dig deeper a bit. Like
yes,
no, because it could be. I think if we it's a rabbit hole. It's a never ending like rant of
indeed, and
this.
it's part subjective and it's part like I don't even know what's going on.
It,
Like I for
it's
myself,
our
I'm
own
not even the
perspective.
Philippines. Like I don't know. Like as citizens, is there a way like for you, Chelsea? Of course, you got your music, right? You can probably make a song about the pandemic right now. But as like ordinary citizens, man, no matter how you try and advocate for this thing, stay at home, listen to the rules. Like, how are we supposed to like, you know,
Live our life.
live our lives? Like we're constantly afraid to go out, constantly afraid to like socialize. Like how we're supposed to move on with this virus, man.
Find a
It's
way,
eating
man.
everyone. I don't know, like
I
but
know. I know.
Chelsea has a good platform
He has
here.
an
She can
outlet.
make a song.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like that's why Mulat Pagmulat, or is it Mulat or Pagmulat?
Just Mulat.
Okay, that's why Mulat came out. It's it's what I think. What I understood about Pagmulat is open your eyes, you saw things, realizations.
Your
Yeah.
third eye.
No. That's a different thing, man. Because you know where I first heard that song, that word, the Pagmulat. I heard it from Wolfgang, dude, in Mata ng Diyos.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the
oh.
first word actually.
Was that a song about realizing truth though? Like awaking from something.
What, the Wolfgang
Yeah, yeah,
or
that
Chelsea
song.
song?
Mata ng Diyos.
The Wolfgang?
I can remember that song, but it's again it's pretty vague until now to me. But what's your take on that song?
Realizations. Yeah.
Still, anything that's called mulat
On,
is like a
on the point
realization.
of view of realizations, on the point of view of Adam, from Adam and Eve.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of deep too.
Interesting.
Like interesting point of view, right? That's why Psycho like Basti, like Wolfgang really writes a song. Imagine this is the 1995s, man. They were already penning that kind of lyric. It was a crazy song. It was a nice song. That was when they were at their peak, I guess.
They were just
Anyway,
like doing their thing, like being artists, right? And to have that longevity, are they still playing right now?
yeah, there is. Basti is still
Wow.
performing, though he's already paralyzed half. Half of his
Oh,
body's already paralyzed,
how would you
and
call that?
still
Diplegic,
perform.
right? When you're half part of your
Para, I
body
think it's
para.
para.
Hmm.
Para or hemi.
Hemi.
I think it's hemi.
We're getting very
Hemiplasia.
clinical here. But Chelsea,
Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry.
what did you finish? Like what course did you take up?
Just music.
Ooh,
Siliman.
interesting.
Don't tell me it's Siliman. Is
Yeah,
it
in
in
Siliman.
Siliman? Yeah. Shout out to Moses
Ooh.
Stan, man. Like one of our friends is like from Siliman, man.
Is
So and he really plays
Moses, yeah.
really good.
Like our
Yeah,
Moses,
Moses is from
Moses.
Siliman.
Okay.
Moses Stan, dude. Like finished in Siliman. And I
Oh,
remember when he comes home, back when we were in college, he always talks like about the music scene in Siliman. He's in from because he studied there. And he comes back with different layers of like being a musician, man. Like being complete.
being a different person too. Like completely transform himself. Like other than he's a musician.
Musically, musically, man, is like he's really good. That's all I can say. Like how he plays the drums, like he's
Did
crazy.
did that play a
He
role
jams
on
with the
your I'm sorry to cut you off. Did that also play a role in your musical growth, Chelsea? Like Siliman is probably like uh a melting pot of like, musical minds. Other than that, there's like really great minds brewing up in that school. Like really like, not really idealistic, but you got people with creative and like, great ideas, I think, in that
Yes.
school.
Yeah.
So did that play a big role, that environment nurtured that musical mind further?
I would say 100% yes. Not just in Siliman, but like in and around Dumaguete, there are so many talented people.
I
Like you wouldn't
know.
expect
Yes.
that, like one time before I went to college, like I was just, you know, out, observing. And then I was listening to this band. They sing in their dialects, but the way they play, the way they, their approaches on the instruments, the way they handle their thing, it's different from the other stuff that you hear from other places. There are
Yes.
so many people, so many different artists, like diverse yun siya. Like you would like walk from here to there, and then you would see like jazz musicians, and then on the other side there's like gent
Yes.
people, and then on the other side it's like, and then once they merge into like one group, it's like
Rasta
all,
peeps. Yeah.
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 Complete.
Yes, dude, they're really complete, and that's what good about the I think being an artist there is because like if you started as a one-dimensional artist like we are, man. If we were to be
Yeah.
artists, man, we only know rock, right? Like so,
Well, I
like
know.
what opened my eyes when I was in college. I was introduced to Miles Davis. I was introduced to Radiohead. I was introduced to different kinds of music, and I still despise actually. Not I'm really. I listened to hip hop actually late.
Mm.
I was already in
Me.
like in
Same.
my fourth year college, dude. Like yeah, because we despised it before.
Not
Right?
that I
No.
despised
Not
it.
really
I just
despised.
didn't appreciate
No,
it
we
back
we
then.
we were not fans
No, not fans at all.
because
And
back then
I'm
it
surprised that
was it was
Chelsea.
separate.
I'm
It was
surprised, dude. Like Chelsea isn't a hip hop artist, knowing that Deep City, man.
Hey, I'm open
it's
to writing. I actually
it's
wrote a song before.
because of,
You wanna drop a bar?
oh sample
Oh, I don't
sample.
really. It's a
Yes.
weird. It's a weird rap.
Oh,
It's a weird rap.
oh, that would
It's
Oh,
be.
still.
What's weird for you?
we're weird here. Yeah, it's
Weird is
weird is open
normal.
here, man.
Um.
If you're free, if you're good. I'm just kidding. No, it's
No.
okay. Like dude, like
No.
where not yet.
Yeah. I
Oh,
tried, but the closest that I can get is just R&B, and I just let someone else
R&B.
rap.
Oh, so
Alright.
are you a fan of
So
R&B? Like I want to ask some things that are not in your in your
genre.
tasted music. Yeah. So can you name like at least one or two best R&B songs and rap songs? I'm just curious.
Itsumo.
What about you? After
Oh, Dice and K9,
it's
right?
so dang respect,
Then.
man.
Hey, you're not that young.
Baby
Yeah,
girl, my first
I have
lady. Yeah,
yeah. I
You're
have
not that
listened
young.
be the mom
to
of my
those
first
songs because
baby.
my sisters are like 9, 10, 11 years older than me, and
Oh,
it's all they ever
same.
listen.
So we're practically the same ages as your sisters, dude. Like I mean, because like when
Yeah, like
Dyson Kanan came
around
out,
that
dude,
much,
like
around that much. And I think we're also like a product of our siblings, right? Like I listen to this. I'm a '90s kid. I listen to a lot of '90s songs. That's what my brothers and sisters listen to most of their time,
me
most of
too,
the time.
dude. Me too. Yeah,
Exactly, right?
the grunge era. Yeah.
You love grunge, do you?
Yeah, dude. I love it.
I mean, I'm talking
Of
about
course.
Chelsea. You love grunge because I hear you laugh.
Really?
I listen to a lot of a wide range of music
Mm-hmm.
because my
Okay, okay.
family.
Okay, let's pick a genre. Okay, let's just who's your favorite artist in each genre? Let's start with
Yeah.
Mike, okay? We'll do a like who's your favorite jazz artist, Mike?
Probably the one you mentioned. Thank you for asking me first, Miles Davis. No, but I think there are a
Yeah.
lot of jazz artists out there. I just
There
can't
are,
remember their
dude.
names.
Yeah.
You
Very
just
complex
listen.
world.
You like their music, but it's just
Yeah.
that you don't
The-
give them enough time to
they
know
all
who they
sound
are.
alike.
Fast food era,
They kind
man.
of sound alike. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
they kind of sound alike. But it's very technical when you play it. Fucking, it's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
hard. What chord is that? You can't really explain that chord, dude.
yeah.
Like, very hard.
Probably that guy. Sorry, I just wanna that guy who plays the sax, the guy with the curly hairs, one who played with Katy Perry on last Friday night. Who was that guy? Kenny G.
Kenny G.
He doesn't play jazz. I think most.
That's for
most
elevator music, dude. That's
Yeah,
for that's when
I
you go
love Kenny
inside the
G.
elevator. That's the sound that you hear. Like,
Oh my god,
okay,
that's
what floor are we? All right,
oh
well,
my god,
elevator music.
lounge music.
Or
But
for that's for like Kenny G.
Kenny G is the
Kenny
goat,
G's for
man.
making love,
I
dude.
know.
That's some music for making love.
He set you in the
Sorry, man.
mood.
That's so. It gives you, yeah, it sets you up in the mood. That's so crazy.
Okay, I get you. Got
He
to
never
ask
cut
me.
his hair.
That's
Yeah,
right. Like
he
jeans,
never cut his
man.
hair, right?
Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. That's him. That's Kenny G. So I get to ask Chelsea.
So bad.
Kind of looks the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
You watch a lot The Simpsons?
Not a
I
lot,
love the
pero
Simpsons.
I
Dude.
have watched some episodes because of my brother.
Excerpts.
Again, from
Alright.
the siblings. So
I
I get
think
to ask.
I think Chelsea's generation is the Family Guy. I think
Yeah,
not.
not really Futurama. Yeah, Family Guy and Rick and Morty stuff. I think that's their
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a Gen Z. Yeah.
I get to ask Chelsea now. Top indie band.
Indie band. Local or
Any?
Foreign.
any?
Let's go foreign first.
Okay, foreign.
Foreign. There's a lot.
You gotta pick one.
Choose one. Doesn't have to be your favorite. What comes in your head right now? Boom.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's too many.
oo. I can't pick who I wanna.
All right, you want to shift the genre though?
Who's that guy gani who? No, I forgot the guy who imitated him. There's this new guy who imitated his music. Rex
Is-
Orange County sounds like the other dude that actually sounds like the.
That's
I
Rex
only ever-
Orange. Rex Orange County. I'm looking him up right now.
Yeah.
The guy who sang Best Friend.
Yeah, there's this guy that he sounds like. That's why I listen to him.
All right, and you guys see this? I pulled him up.
Rex Orange County. I bet he's from Orange County. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Shout out.
So that's the Rex Orange County. What about your best? I mean, the top local
Wow.
indie band.
Local indie.
Yeah.
Local indie.
Recently, what you listened to like the past 2 weeks? Doesn't have to be your. There's too many coming up, eh. So, including you
Honestly-
yourself, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about your fellow melt artists.
I actually.
It's subjective. It's subjective. Don't
No,
worry
I-
about them. Don't worry about Kath Dizon Manic Mundane. Don't worry about her.
Shout out.
Hello. I actually have been listening to one of my like fellow mates, but not in Melt, here in
Ooh.
Dumaguete. There's like
Well, plug them.
all over the place. They're called All Over the Place or AOTP. You can look them up on Spotify as well.
Okay. All over the place.
Let me give a quick listen.
Me too.
So these guys are from
Nice.
Dumaguete.
Yes.
Look at these cats, man. Nice. Okay, Chelsea. Now's your turn. You get to ask
Um,
Koi which band, what are his top artists in your preferred
Man,
genre.
Sige,
okay.
sige. Um,
Don't be crazy sa ano ah. Pick any genre. I'll try to choose one.
Ask him anything. That's why he's here.
classical.
Oh.
Classical. Bach. Sebastian Bach. Okay. Man, like crazy.
Bach.
Crazy lang mga progression, dude. Like
Why does he sound
anything.
so familiar?
Sebastian Bach.
I think I heard of him before.
Is a pianist.
Yeah, be honest. You know what? You know when I think about classical, I think about George Washington's hair. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wigs, the white wigs that they
The
wear.
guys who look like
Everyone's
judges.
everyone's wearing
Yeah.
them. Like when you say classical music, every artist is wearing them. So that's what I think about. That's
Actually,
what comes in my head.
it's
But
kind of like
their
a
music
trend.
though, yeah. But how they train though, it's very different. Like classical style of playing the guitar,
Like how?
classical
Like
style of
whiplash kind of training.
yeah. Like how many
Have you,
how many
have you seen
beats,
that movie Whiplash?
super
Yep.
man, one of my
That was
favorite shows.
frustrating.
Damn!
I love how
Imagine if you
I
had
love
that
how he
guy
brought
for a
out the best
mentor.
in that guy. Yeah, dude, he brought out the best in that guy, and
Or-
they realized it at the end. They realized it at the end when they hated each other. Then they produced something great.
Something
Then
beautiful. There was that
then it
connection,
can
that established
yeah,
that connection, right?
because of his hatred of that for that guy and
You know that
That
happens in real life.
also,
really.
it happens to you. Does it happen to you? Like, did it happen to you? Like, you hated someone
Yeah.
in
Well,
a, and he brought out the best in you.
Best in the music making
Mm,
part.
in the music making part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had like this teacher who always pushed me like past my limits, and I'm not. We were required to learn piano, so I was like forced to actually practice piano every day, and I was pushed past my limits, and I just kept withdrawing, and then now that I remember it, all the hardships that I've been through with learning the piano, it it taught me so many stuff that I did not expect to carry up until now. Like
Nice.
even if it's just the piano, it taught me how to analyze the chords on my guitar as well, or how to sing these notes from whatever. It's the piano is such a powerful instrument.
Yes. That's why it's
Yeah.
present with most artists. If you know how to play the
Yeah.
piano, man, you
Yeah.
could. It's very hard. It's
Now I want to
It's a
learn the piano because I can only play with the G clef, but I don't know with my other hand though. It's just so hard to like
That's a start.
play at the same time because again I'm gonna plug that artist Kath. She wants me to sell her microcord, so it's with me, right? And I really want so
Yeah.
bad to dabble with it, and then just experiment with
Why not?
sound.
Just play with it, man.
I
Just
don't
play
have
with
the
that. Like,
adapter, like I hadn't had the initiative yet to get an adapter for the microcord. Maybe this is a
maybe
start.
it's
Maybe
calling
this
you.
is a sign, right?
Maybe that's your calling, dude. Like, you're gonna be like a synth master, dude.
I
You're gonna
love
be
You
like
never
synth
know.
I
CEO.
just
Yeah,
love
man.
synth, man. I just love it to death. I don't know. It's
Since
weird, right? Synth.
since it's coming back, man. Like the
Yeah.
new wave,
Yes, it.
the new wave. It
Oh,
is.
But I'm surprised it's
It,
not in Chelsea Dawn sounds though.
I don't have the equipment to do that, but I still look up different. I'm still tapping into so many genres because I personally don't want to be labeled as just one genre. I like to just, whenever
multi-dimensional kind of thing. Yeah.
I just want to write like whatever I feel or however I want it to sound without being questioned. Why? Why are you sounding like
Mm.
this? And then the next different na.
Well, I'm sorry to ask you all these questions. So I'm just well, I'm just really
You're
curious
pissing
in
her
general.
off.
You
No,
you
just
made
kidding.
that huge jump from Cambiando to Mulat. I can really tell, I'm not really technical about the how you write songs, but I can really tell there was a huge jump from the flow of how you were doing your songs in Cambiando and then go to Mulat. It's different. It's like it's bringing this other side of you. And I think it has something to do
Yeah.
with the times right now. So if the time
Yeah.
comes and if you're if it sounds best that you make it a rap song, you would do rap.
You
Because you
never
feel
know.
it.
We
Because it's
never
a
know.
feeling, right? It's a
Never
feeling.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very flexible. Malleable to the environment too. I think
I
you need
think
that as
all
an
Gen
artist.
Z. I think all Gen Z, man. As you can you see the trend of the music right now? Like everyone's collaborating, like we keep on mentioning, man. Like from
Yeah.
all different genres, producing this kind of like unique sound, rappers and like let's say rock artists, like
Yeah.
re- re-
Actually, they do
ro-
that too, no?
yeah, and that's what I noticed. Even like Machine Gun Kelly and like
Oh yeah, yeah,
some
yeah.
rockers. Yeah, man, sobrang collaboration.
Yeah, I saw
It's
that
really good.
with Trippy Red. They're doing
And
like a
he's
hip
really
hop
good.
song.
And I never realized that why man din si
It's good.
Machine Gun Kelly. I've been a rapper ni siya. He plays like grunge music, man.
Punk
Him and Post
grunge.
Malone.
Them
Yeah.
I'm
both.
really
Post
like
Malone.
I'm
Oh
really
my god,
shocked that
Post
dude,
Malone.
Post Malone. No, this guy. Thought he was the only
Chan-
congratulations guy.
channeling his
But
Kurt Cobain
yeah, but
aura.
You know, I used to call him Post Maloney because I thought
This is
I thought it
Maloney. Baloney.
yeah.
I guess he gets called that a lot. Hey, your name is like Chelsea Dawn. No offense. I typed it on Google and you guess who popped up. It was an Instagram model, an actress who acted out in one of Kevin Hart's songs. I mean Kevin Hart's movies.
Heart
Movies.
songs, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
movies. She acted in some movies with The Rock and it's weird. Chelsea Dons, is that your real name or is that your
That's my real first names.
Oh, so like how do you go by? Like how do your friends call you? Chelsea Dawn seems like a like really
Long name.
long name to call. Like what
Yeah,
is
they
it?
call it
Yeah.
that way. They call me that way.
Still
Chelsea Dawn.
It's
What
like
up, Chelsea Dawn? Like
Chelsea
yeah,
D,
it's
that.
kind
Chelsea
of
D,
like yeah,
D Chels
Chelsea D,
or
Chelsea
tambay mo
Don.
Dels Chi, D Chels, D Chels.
Chels.
Yeah, it's bisag unsa ra.
Bites.
I like the fact that you're from Dumaguete. Like again, like you were shocked to find out there were like really talented artists there. I'm also shocked that you're from Dumaguete. I actually thought you were from someplace else. Supporting these local artists, artists who like to cover songs, artists who like make their own music. I'm surprised you haven't reached out to these outlets or like communities out there in Dumaguete.
There's like a bunch. There's Bell Tower Cuatro. They've
Oh,
made
I
about
heard I heard that that's where you drop your first releases, right? Right?
they have like they support they're like a collective of musicians, no matter the genre, and then they select people who are interested to join and then like help them produce their singles and compiled into one album.
So basically like a manager kind of they do
Yeah, but like a non-profit thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Like all the royalties that came from the previous albums goes to the next, set of artists that are to release their songs.
Oh. So you released your song, so basically you're getting all the royalties right now.
No.
Oh. Do you find it
Well,
fair? Do you find the
is-
contracts fair though? Like how major labels are doing it? Like how you guys split it?
I don't have much to say about that.
Yeah,
but,
because you're under a label. And I don't know. I basically that's why I'm curious because like I don't know how that works. I'm a frustrated artist. I never been to a label. So
yeah,
just
it is kind of still, biased mostly sa contracts is like, in favor ra gyapon sa label. But for Bell Tower, it's not really a label. It's just, a couple of uncles and titas chipping in at first. And
Nice.
just here in Dumaguete. And then in the hopes na makita ang mga artist o mga labels. Ano lang.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, you always want a mentor, an uncle, or a tita to take you under their wing, right? But eventually, though, like they need to kick you out. Like, the bird has to fly off the nest, because
Yeah.
more eggs are hatching. There are other artists to cater to, right? And eventually, you got to
Yeah.
find your own nest. And now you found a nest in. I'm gonna just plug them right here. Melt Records.
Mount
Yeah.
Records.
I love the collection. I'm not being biased, but I just appreciate like the collection of artists in Melt Records. Is there one in Cagayan de Oro City? I don't know. Is Melt Records centered in one area? Are they Iliganon or Cebuano? I'm not really so sure. I don't know where Dexter C is from. Haven't asked him. Though.
There's
You should-
probably Cebu, but there's like other melt. I would say core or like one of the higher.
agents.
Um,
Maybe they have
some
like satellite offices. Yeah.
there
Oh.
sa Mindanao. I think Iligan. I'm not sure.
Shout out
Yeah.
to them, man. They're doing a great job, like taking care of this artist and having like like
think-
most of our like we've
Yeah.
been fans of their
We've-
artists like
yeah,
for a long
well,
time.
We've been
Yeah.
we've had like 4 artists coming off from Melt Records.
Okay,
already.
can you name them all, bro? Can you name
Alright,
so that
okay.
we
Let
can
me
be
work on
like
that.
we can be like pretentious people over here.
Yeah.
Go.
So we got Plus Minus, Riot.
Ooh.
We got Manic
Still,
Mundane.
okay.
I don't know if he's still under Melt though.
Okay.
We got
Just
the
respect,
Francis
but
Kang.
yeah.
Francis.
Francis
yeah, the Francis Kang. Yeah, he's the goat.
Kang,
He's the goat. The
He's
Kang
Kang.
experience. And then we got
Kang the-
Chelsea now.
Kang the Emperor. Yeah.
Kang the Emperor. And I don't know who Dexter C would like to funnel us next, man. Like I just bet I don't know like where this relationship will go. Like I just want to keep it going. Like it lessens
what
the
do you
burden on us
Yeah, what do you
to
expect?
find artists.
What do you expect? What do you expect on this relationship? By the way, with you and
I-
Dexter C.
Dexter C, what's up? I don't know. Platonic relationship, like
Open
open relationship. Like
yeah,
I just saw it as an opportunity. It's cool. Like
it's cool, man.
this is like
Mm.
part of me being a frustrated artist. Like at least imparting my contribution to the music scene. In whatever way we can.
Nice.
I think
Alright.
I think it's Nico's mission as well, man. It's Koi's mission as well. Like he's just not saying it. But this
Nah,
guy
dude,
also makes music too.
Nah, dude, I'm a fan. I'm just a fan of like I'm a fan of music. I'm just just not really blessed to being good, but it's okay, dude. Like, just listening to local sound, like, watching people play, seeing how their work ethic, like seeing how they
Yeah.
make their sound, the inspiration behind it, the story behind each song.
Yes.
I'm
The
already
story of-
fulfilled.
The story of Mulat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's
Just the stories, man. The stories behind it. That's what makes the song for me. It's not just like, of course, the beats, the rhythm is there, but I'm more interested on the how did she or he think about writing this song? Like, what's the motivation behind it? That's what like that's the reason for me to like. I'm a fan of those kind of stories. Anyway, bro.
props, man.
Changed.
That was
okay.
you went on
That
you
was
went on
kind of
you went on a riff there. But it's good to
Yeah.
it's good to let it out. As in like you always keep talking about like this podcast is basically our outlet, And I'm
No,
glad
dude.
this-
It's just
yeah,
it's
but you
just
need to
being
let it out.
fans.
Yeah, being a
We're
fan.
just fans.
Mike, I have a question.
Oh yeah, go.
Go
You
ahead.
have like a beard here, or is that like your mic?
That's my microphone. And
Um,
it's a filter now, see?
but you do have a beard.
No, it's a filter.
Ay, gago.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's the bearded guy. This guy is the beard.
You guys should grow one. Or
You
put it
guys
in a
should.
or
I
put a
can't.
filter
I
with
wish
it.
I can. I wish I can, but it stays this way, man. You can't.
You guys enjoy it
Big-
now. I'm gonna get rid of it soon.
Yeah. I wish I
Ah,
could grow like a. Maybe I could add some minoxidil here, like to make
you
it grow.
should. You
Like
keep
maybe.
shaving, bro. Put some minoxidil and you keep
Dude,
shaving it.
yeah,
Our
I
conversation's
do.
getting too hygienic. It's Chelsea's fault. She opened up with this beard thing.
Yeah. No, dude, because the beard game, your beard game is like
Beard
something
game.
to. Yeah,
I'm
that
pretty
beard game
sure
is.
like you don't find a lot of like
Weird.
your batches or your generation sporting a beard. But I'm surprised. But it should be like I think a lot of people will sport the beard now because everything's going remote. You're not required to report to any office, to any school, right? People can just
But
basically do what they want.
on
Yeah.
class you have to show your face. They know if you don't like
Can you
shave.
just like pretend that you're in class and then just put like a picture like and then and then just cover your beard
Yeah.
or something? That's
No, dude,
can't.
they can't because you're gonna be presenting. You're gonna be anyway. Just that's it.
But as an artist though, like I like how free artists are and like I mean I have to say this, like artists are pretty rebellious in a way and they like to express themselves. So like
Rebel
going
without
back,
a cause.
yeah, it's like, like it's as if like you have to express yourself in any way you can, like putting on some clothes, like tattered clothes, thrasher clothes,
Fashion, dude.
skating. Yeah,
The fashion.
it's a statement. Um, I'm surprised, like Chelsea, like what's the craziest look that you had to put on just to let people know, like I'm an artist?
The craziest.
Yeah, the most punk
Actually,
rock or whatever.
actually, I'm such a noob with clothes. But I guess the only thing that, sticks to people's mind when they think about Chelsea Don is the bucket hats. I have so many bucket hats that when people see a bucket hat, they're like, oh, it's Chelsea. But really, it's not.
It's the signature
Okay.
look. Nice.
Yeah.
So
At least
if
like you
whenever we
had your
go
signature
to
look.
we see someone putting on a hat, you just roll out the window. Hey, Chelsea,
Chelsea. CD. I
D
guess. Yeah.
Chels, CD. That's a good
Yeah,
one. I like
CD.
that.
Since like CD is like already gone, right? The compact discs.
Yes.
Is there are
Do you
still
have a yeah?
are people still playing on CDs right
Do you have
now?
CD
I
records?
still see these,
Ooh, respect.
especially from bands that still have like CD albums. Like the
Oh,
Rod has this CD from the Japanese Breakfast, and it's a Japanese indie band.
there's so many Japanese artists, man. There's so many like underground Japanese bands, like
Underrated, man. We
super
just
underrated.
It's just that we don't
I think they
understand what they're trying
I
to
think they
say, but
start.
they're really good.
I think they started lo-fi. That's what I think.
Did they? Oh, we
Like
could look that up. The origin of lo-fi.
Have
no,
you
dude.
guys
Like in
heard of Toe?
the band though.
Yeah.
TOE, of course, yeah. Huge fan.
Yes.
Super. Um shout out to who shout out to Ayen Chong. He's the one who's like making me listen to To.
Oh,
It's really one of the yeah, one of the bands, like instrumental bands, like solid dude. Like yeah. Like I remember medyo may ano siya. Ano siya indie progressive. I can't really say what
Uh,
genre are they?
like a math rock.
Ah, progressive rock, math rock, like
They're
yeah,
playing
actually, yeah,
different rhythms or meters.
yeah. Man, those kinds of bands are really crazy. Like mga Dream Theater, mga what kinds of band?
Are you guys seeing this?
Dude, that's the most common like lo-fi like art.
I
Yeah.
know.
That's the
Yeah.
most common. Like if you type
Appreciate
lo-fi
those
on
stuff.
Spotify, you'll see that. You'll see exactly
Yeah.
that photo.
It's just the
Or
standard.
Like a
Someone
the
studio
studying.
most
give stuff.
Studio Ghibli kind of feels, right?
yeah, and like or like the someone lying down in their bed and it's nighttime. The cartoon I forgot. This is the most common one.
Or
I see
press
this all the
look
time.
of Bart Simpson.
What is
Oh,
yeah
yeah.
or a stone Bart Simpson. It's either a stone Lisa
Or
or
Homer.
a stone Homer. Yeah, they
Yeah.
usually have red eyes. Yeah.
I don't know why how the Simpsons got associated with lo-fi. It's weird.
You know why? Because like Simpsons is for potheads, man, and like people who made the
Lo
lo-fi
lo
are
so
potheads.
people who love lo-fi are potheads.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. The
It
lo-fi
is
sound. What I
Japanese,
like.
bro. Sorry,
Yes,
we were
right,
looking at.
dude. It's in.
So it was the
It's new
Japanese DJ,
Jabbies. It's new
New
Jabbies.
Jabbies.
This is one of my favorite artists
Oh,
of all
Jay
time. New Jabbies.
Dilla. It's
Both
Jay
of them.
Dilla. New Jabbies and Jay Dilla.
Nah, new Jabbies
So
is dead, dude.
both of
Rest
them
in
are
peace,
dead.
man. Yeah.
So
He's
this
a
thing is
legend.
old, man.
I read an article when Nujabi like in Japan there's this small, you know, in Japan everything is small, even the
Yeah.
places are so tight and everything is so compact. There's this like music bar there, then people were just hanging out, you know, normal beer. That then suddenly this guy sets up a
A
small
DJ set.
like DJ set
Yeah.
and plays this like kind of music, and people, and it's so sobrang sikip siya na bar, and people started to jam, and that guy was Nujabes, man.
Ooh.
Let's go back to Chelsea. I have a question because
Yeah, go for it.
I have a question, man, for Chelsea. Okay,
Okay.
who is your favorite female Pinoy artist
Yes.
growing up?
Growing up.
Yeah.
I think I listened to Kichi Nadal and Barbie Almalbis
Okay.
because of sisters again.
Mm.
Okay.
So yeah. And I think I also listened to, honestly, mga Sharon Cuneta, that stuff.
Oh.
The original, the megastar.
She has a
Damn.
new movie coming up.
Yeah. Also a lot of
Shout out to Sharon Cuneta, man. Like,
The GOAT.
dude, she
High
was a-
school life.
Dude, she was a megastar. Like, remember in her,
life.
I mean, in her prime, in her prime, dude. Like, she was
Yeah, she
really a
was.
megastar.
Pop-
Super Fairy,
Pop culture, man.
like
She's pop.
the mega popsicles. Remember, there
She was
were ice
everywhere,
creams
right?
where it was everywhere. Shout out to Sharon Cuneta, man.
Like, but I can
What
just
about-
imagine like Sharon Cuneta, what she had to go through to achieve that stardom, man. Can
Like,
you
what do you
imagine?
think did she go through?
Man,
Just give me an idea.
The industry, man. She went through the entire industry, bro.
So, she sold, you think he sold her soul, or what do you think?
I don't know. But you never hear those
Yeah.
things about Pinoy celebrities, right?
Maybe she's that good, dude. It
She
can be that
is.
she's that good.
She is
But
good.
shout out, dude. Respect to Sharon Cuneta. How about Nora Honor, dude? You know Nora Honor?
Nora Honor, I can't remember her anymore. But all I can remember is, no offense to her like in unique features, man. The mole. It's that
The mole,
signature
yeah.
mole, man. It's a
What
signature
about
mole.
Vilma Santos, dude? Vilma
My
Santos.
brother is not. Is she's the one, or that was Maricel Soriano?
the one ng
Maricel Soriano is,
Oh,
man, their acting is like grabe. Wild kind of by I if you're a fan of like 70s like Pinoy film, the peak of Philippine cinema before, when it was the Lino Broca films, you know. You can see a young Nora Honor or a young think Sharon Cuneta. I'm not sure, but
She was
a young
pretty,
Nora
man.
Honor. No, she was pretty and she
Yeah.
was one hell of a good actress.
Yeah. And a singer too.
One hell of a good actress, man.
She's everything.
Yeah.
So you like Sharon Cuneta, huh, Chelsea? Do you like to
What's
act?
your favorite What's your favorite Sharon Cuneta song?
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite Sharon Cuneta song. I just know a lot of her songs because
She's Sharon
It's
Cuneta. Enough said.
I don't know. I don't know her songs, man, but I know she's famous though. I know her from her acting skills.
ooh, Lea Salonga is a gem
There.
too.
The go.
Boom. That guy.
The go.
Disney. The
Disney.
Disney girl.
Yeah, I think
Man, I
she's one
I
of.
watched a document. Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched a documentary about her, man, about her journey. It was like freaking like there was like discrimination when she came up to when she
Really.
tried out for Miss Saigon
But she
to
nailed it
like the
though. I
Disney.
think Miss
She nailed
Saigon
it.
is Lea Salonga. You can't mention Miss Saigon without her name in it.
Yes, you can. No, just kidding. Yeah. True.
And Aladdin too.
Well, I used to
Sakto
watch
lang.
Used
Disney,
to.
pero not really a big fan of Aladdin.
Which one is your favorite though? Don't tell me it's Frozen.
No,
I think it's Mulan. I think Chelsea's more of a Mulan person. No, okay. If it's a Disney, well, what Disney? Okay,
Yeah.
let me think. If not Aladdin, not Mulan.
It's Disney, it's Star Wars.
Lion King. I'm sure it's Lion King.
Oh.
Yeah, see, it told
Lion
you. I just
King.
can't wait to be king. That's it, man. All right.
The best,
I,
the
did
best
you
part.
watch Lion King?
Yeah,
Did
have you
you
seen it?
watch Lion King when you were big na? Not the cartoons one. What I mean. Have you seen it? While
recently. Oh,
recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Na
old.
adult ka na. The old Lion King, yeah. Because I have a
Yes,
question. Yeah.
mga excerpts, skip na lang sa favorite part.
Okay. Okay, I have a question. Remember in the scene where Nala and Simba met again and they were big already?
Ah,
They went to the woods, right, while singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight," right? What did they do in the
Elton
woods, man?
John. I think what Disney was trying to do there was trying to prep kids. Like when you hear that song, it sets people in the mood.
Can you feel the love tonight? Yeah.
Yes. So I think they're
And
trying
Nala was
to.
so and Nala was such a flirt, dude. Like when
Yeah.
there was a scene there, and she was a beautiful lion. You could say, "Whoa, she's a lion." Anyway,
It's strange at the same time. Like these cartoons has helped us shape this generation, right? Like I don't know for Chelsea though. Like cartoons, like a big part of my childhood. Even growing up, I still watch cartoons till now. So what does Chelsea
what do you?
watch when you're younger days? That helped probably funnel you to the music.
Yeah, yeah. That's
uh,
a good question, though.
I don't actually spend so much time on the TV because I remember my parents telling me that I used to read a lot and just when I got my lolo's
Oh,
guitar, I just kept playing.
Nice.
wow. So this
I wish I had.
TV is bad for our childhood, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Idiot box. It's an idiot box,
Idiot
man.
box. That song from
That's why
Incubus.
Incubus was already warning us way
Like,
before,
like
and we refused to listen.
stop it with this TV thing. Oh, that's interesting. Like where you get your insights from. It's not from. Would you say like it's not from your standard media, or like where do you usually get your ideas from? You said you just read books. Like, is there a book you're reading right now?
Right now it's just Mark Manson's.
Oh, not giving AF.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
yeah,
I mean, a
nice
lot of
book.
people have been reading that book. What's your biggest takeaway from that book, though? Have you finished it?
Kidding.
I think for me, what I like about the book is the part where Mark said to choose what you give a fuck about and
Mhm.
what not to give a fuck about. Because really, sometimes when I'm handed so many things on my plate, it's like, yeah, thank you. I'll take them all. But and it's very stressful. So, I decided to read that book to help me, categorize the stuff.
Are you a fan of like self-improvement books?
Yes.
Yes. Same here, man. I'm a fan. Like I've read that book and I'm like I actually read books late in my life. Actually started reading just last year. And
By
um just reading I'm just my books that I read. I started with Think Grow Rich and
Mm,
the next is my next book was Atomic Habits, James Clear. Then the next one I read is How to Influence and seven effective habits. Mga ganyan ganyan. I'm a fan
yeah.
of like self-improvement, man. And it really helps a lot. And then I want
Okay.
to be a good person, dude. I want to be
I need to
productive.
leave the call now because I'm the only like elephant in the room, bro. Like no matter like how these things are like pumped into my feed, like also like I got people who like in my circle like who do a lot of like self-improvement stuff in books and all that. I can't seem to incorporate like reading the books to my schedule.
Because you're a fan of Nas daily. No, just kidding.
I'm a Nas dude. I just love his content. It's all. It's a shame that he got canceled, but he did some. I think he did something that wasn't popular to the Filipinos.
People, man, like
Cancel
gotta hate, dude.
culture. It's real.
Yeah, actually, at first it was about cancel culture. At first it was like, yeah, yeah. Once you see like a minor inconvenience or like a red flag, you're like, yeah, cancel them, cancel them. Which was it felt good at first, gani, because I also canceled a lot of people, and
True.
now that people are just doing it, without you know
Context.
what I mean.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just do
you're just
it
doing
for
for the
People
views.
to have
You
the
know what?
content.
What pisses me off? I tell Mike this. Like if you're in that thread, if you see the thread of like what the post was said, and people were commenting, people's like to sound smart in their
Mm.
comments, and people wanna like validate like their yeah, I'm being smart in my comments. You don't have to. You're just exploiting the Filipino people. Like something, people like it pisses me off when I read that. And I see my comment there. I told
What
him,
was my
dude, it's a
comment?
rabbit hole.
What was my
Can you
comment?
please? I
What was my
forgot.
comment?
I just saw your name there. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I can't remember
Or
what I
or
explained.
or did you?
I did share that though. There's something that woman spoke about. That girl with the cacao thing
Yeah,
who Nas claimed like was lying about the coconuts and stuff,
yeah,
like
about the
having 200
non-profit
employees.
though for profit though.
Yeah, like I could not care what she says or what Wangod what's happened to Wangod right now. I focus on me, but something struck me that what she said there. It's about that colonial mentality thing. It really pumped the juice out of me, so I shared it again. Somebody like came after me in my messenger. Was like really he was really curious. It's nice to have those kind of discourse with people like, hey, I want to know why you had to repost that. I gave him my takeaway. Hey, I think this and that. He was just glad that why I post he knew why I posted it. And I think no love was lost. But discourse is important for individuals who like don't know each other and just like post away and comment away. That's toxic. Like if you go to someone who you don't know and then just post something, that's toxic. And when it has a snowball effect, man, that's a point of no return. That's when you get canceled. It's strange. I just wanted to like tap the waters. Like, what if I do this? And then just it was more of like enough
Experiment.
with yeah, and social experiment at the same time. That thing about colonial mentality moved me because I'm guilty of that. Like this is the first time ever in my life, like I want to push so hard and want to support the local scene. I freaking hate OPM, dude. I hate it to the core. I really hate it. But this is the first time ever like I am like wanna truly appreciate it. Not because of that post. Like we've been supporting artists like since last year, right? Like I kind of felt a
Yeah.
hypocrite supporting them. Like I don't. Do I even love these local artists? Do I even like why would I give them my support? I don't even appreciate their music. But slowly I then understood like the work they do behind that.
Yeah,
It's
that
all
was what I'm telling you, the
relative.
story.
It's
Yeah, the
all
story.
relative. Like I'm
All
wasted
relative.
all my not really waste. I spent all my time giving value and appreciate and love for this international artists we look up to. I forgot that there's a garden, there's an orchard in the Philippines, man. And that's what I put out there. And that's where I found Chelsea. And that's why I posted that Nas thing, and people were like taking it like, but it's a fun experiment. It's nice. It's nice to be there until you get canceled. I
That's the
like that.
thing
You
about
like, what was
that's
your
the thing
biggest
about
take?
people, man.
Yeah,
Me, I didn't care, dude. Like I told you. I told you, man. I like what's the purpose of me reading the books if I don't apply what I learned from them? So that's what I learned by reading. It's like all these self-improvement books like had one message, one clear message that keeps
Yeah.
coming back. It's just control you can't like focus on the things you can control, man. I can't control what people think about Nas, dude. Like,
yeah, no,
and if I force it, dude, it will just like take away my energy for sayang napunta yung energy ko doon to something else that I can do
yeah.
productively. So that's why I told you, dude, focus. I go that tangina
Yeah.
ako gonna mag-comment dyan. Like sayang ning
But
time mo.
it was a really cool experiment though. And I kind of get the gist of why people like it because they get this like traffic and engagement back and forth. That's probably something we don't want to go into. But it's nice. But I was coming from a good place. But it's nice that people have their vague interpretations. But the thing is like I left there happy because no bridges were burned. Our converse. I mean, just to relate our recent topic to what we're doing now. I was really curious why you wanted to do this as a Zoom call and not as a live stream, though.
Firstly, because of the internet connection, it's
Okay.
slow. Things like this,
Yeah.
the bugging, the you kind of don't want to give that to the viewers as they'd be like one glitch and they'd be like, okay, that's it for me.
They leave. Yeah. That's what they do.
Second is uh I don't know, Zoom is familiar and
Right.
More formal.
Yeah. True.
It's true, dude.
it's
It's true.
fun to do things like this. I mean, it's nice to have someone to talk to even if virtual lang. Kaya most
Yeah,
nights
dude.
I'm
Yeah.
away. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad you said
So
that because I'm tired of I was kind of burned out with the doing the live thing, having to respond to all those people who are
yeah, dude.
commenting. Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
same people. That's kidding. That's kidding. Shout out to their supporters, man.
yeah,
You know,
man. That this will come out anyway. We'll premiere this sometime soon. But you know what? Like, I didn't want to lead you here, but I don't want also to sound political. Are you also like you want to skip the live element thing because we're gonna kind of go back to that song Mulat and what it represented and what it stood for. Are you afraid of like people trying to come after you like with these comments on social media like wow you're wrong or that's so wrong the admin is this admin is that. How does that play any role in why you didn't want to air live or something?
Yes, partly I still I wouldn't say scared. Kanang um I get anxious lang as to how people would react or you know because like right now I'm looking at the places who stream Mulat a lot because I I track it good almost like weekly to
Mm,
check who listens, which part of the country listens to the song. I'm like, mostly it's from Luzon and Mindanao and Cebu. So like, I'm curious lang how they pass that song on to like other people. So it gives me like a little bit of anxiety thinking na what could possibly go into the listener's head while they're listening to my song. Like, do they think that they agree, or do they think that I'm, because there was like one comment on my song that says it was anti per the administration right now, which is not what I actually intended to portray. I just wanted people to know that, this is not what we deserved as Filipinos. This is not the kind of pandemic response that we needed, or this is not how it should have gone. Look at all the PhilHealth thing and stuff. It's not about just one leader. It's the entirety of the group. So it's basically just good leadership and all, but there are like so many trolls and so many smart ass and like, yeah. Anyway, we're entitled to our own opinion, so might as well just let them. That's none of my control.
Yes, applying self-improvement like lessons.
Listen, Chelsea, I don't think the internet's really gonna cooperate with us. There's something up with the PLDT there in Dumaguete, and we don't want you to stay up late for the Dumaguete. So conyo.
Dumaguete, it's like spaghetti. Like
So slang. Dumaguete, mom spaghetti. Vomit on her sweater already. Hey, listen, Chelsea.
Corey Maggette.
Corey Maggette, Warriors, Clippers. Listen, Chelsea, we don't want to hold you for too long. We asked some things on this show.
Yeah. We want to thank you for being part of the show, man.
Yeah.
But most of all, the self-improvement.
Yes.
Stories behind the music. And yeah, the music, dude. And the life in Dumaguete. And your thoughts on politics, where it's a rabbit hole,
Mulat. That's a nice song though. Like do you wanna plug something before we ask you our secret ingredient question?
For now, it's just Mulat for now, but I'd like to also formally announce that there will be another single which is not connected to Mulat. It should be something different again this time. So,
a break.
Full of synth. It'll be full of synths.
Synths, huh?
That's kidding.
Could be. Well,
we don't know.
Depends how Chelsea's feeling. Remember, it could be a Bisaya rap song. We don't know.
It could be jazz, dude.
Or
sudden jazz, like sudden jazz, coffee jazz,
or a Sharon Cuneta type of song.
Or a Sharon Cuneta cover.
Bring OPM back,
Wow. No, that's OPM, man.
Yeah, it's pure OPM. Chelsea, thanks for dropping by. And before we let you go, bro, you want to shoot her this one?
You do it, man.
Okay, I'll do it. Hey, you know the name of our podcast, right? It's Huge Upside, and we usually throw this song to all our guests. I'm not sure if you can. Sorry, we should throw this question to all our guests. I'm not sure if you can hear this though. Hey Chelsea, thank you for chilling out with us, and we can't let you go without you answering this question. So, what is your own definition or your own meaning of a huge upside?
Ooh, that was. Would that equate to like a perk?
Can be anything.
It can be anything.
First
just like
thing
a
that
personal
pops into
whatever pops in your mind.
Whatever pops in your mind. That's the thing, darling.
When you say
What is
huge
it?
upside, what's your definition? Personal definition of
Yeah.
what huge upside is?
Huge upside sounds like the best thing or the best part or like the perks that I have in my life right now. So I basically the talent and the platform. A lot of people gets to use or educate people, and also the cats and dogs. I mean, those things combined give me a very content life.
Nice.
Nice. The cats and dogs.
Well, Chelsea, one of our contentment is also listening to people like you, learning from people like you, or me and Mike personally. And we really had a fun time talking to you, getting to know you. It's our
Yes.
first time meeting you. I know, like, we haven't dude, we had no connections. Like, and the wonderful thing about the pandemic is this virtual world makes us closer, even though we're far away physically.
Yeah.
And with that, we're very thankful for being here. Thank you for being here. We're learning from you. And that's the huge upside. Just kidding. You know, how do
Thank
you end this? Michael, you end it.
No, that was the perfect ending. Why'd you have to pass it to me? Actually, we could end it right now.
It's hot potato, dude. I had to pass it to you.
Oh, it's
And
even harder to follow after that. Why'd you have to do that? No, Chelsea will close this
Anyway,
episode.
I will show you guys.
Right, show us the chance to see the dog, but
Hello.
hello.
hey,
Okay, the dog's there.
Sounding
sleeping beside
asleep.
you.
I'm so jealous. And the
Whoa.
Yep.
cats and
Okay.
dogs. The
Literally
unsung
cats and
heroes,
dogs.
man. The unsung heroes of these pandemics are the pets that keep us sane.
What about
So-
frontliners, man? Are they unsung
Man, the
heroes?
the pets don't get enough credit, bro. Their stock price has gone up. Like breeders have been overcharging people who want to buy pets, because they're in demand. And a smart move, Chelsea, like you've chosen cats and dogs to like be your like coping mechanism. Like we all need something to de-stress. And I'm happy that you have found a companion of pets. And everybody, hope you have something to keep you company during this ECQ, MECQ. And this will be it just for now. This is the huge upside, and we had Chelsea Dawn on the show. See you, everyone. Listen to Mulat and your streaming platforms.
Mulat, open your eyes.
Open your eyes, everybody. See you guys.
Woke.
I'm awoke. I'm awake. Bye, everybody.
Hey guys, it's Chelsea Dawn. So I'll be releasing a new single under Melt Records. It's called Fallout. It should be out on October 8th and should be on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other streaming platforms. And if you haven't heard of my previously released single as well, it's called Mulat. You can also check it out.